The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
When was the last time you had really good Texas-style barbecue? Eric's Family Barbecue, the way it's supposed to taste. Always delicious, never rushed, and prepared to perfection. Eric's Family Barbecue uses only 100% fresh meat, slowly smoked over mesquite wood until it's juicy and delicious. We all know their brisket is the best, but have you tried their pulled pork ribs, or rib tips? Amazing, and their sides are all house-made. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more information.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
Disgusting. They smell. They're sticky. They say things that are horrible.
Entertainment drills upon us right now because we're getting out here. We're pretending like it's Friday because we ain't going to have it tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Perhaps. As I face the anesthesia, could be the end. The end of me. But that's why we're doing this. Like, we got to Guadalupe Squares. We have KISS tickets to do. Yeah. We're sorry. We're sorry for that. We wish we could give you something.
Sure we want to play the Squares?
Nah, you know what? Now that I said that, maybe we should just go home early. That might be it. It's time for the entertainment drill. It's brought to you by our friends at reactdefense.com, the home of tactical black self-defense. Another email from somebody that said they got through their blue test the other day and are so happy. They're advancing as rapidly as they are and doing the things there. And a person told me they've lost 35 pounds since they started this under a year ago and that they are crushing it and loving every second. That's just one person telling you. Everybody you talk to who's been there is like, man, this is life-changing. It's not just a workout. It is a lifestyle, a great way to make yourself get in shape and learn some things along the way. Plus, they got some great merchandise, too, in their tacticalblackvault.com. The Dylan sunglasses they carry are incredible. I'm a huge fan of Dylan sunglasses. They were at our golf tournament. They got those there, right there in their shops. They got all sorts of cool watches. They got the most amazing. Josh makes these tactical pens. You have to see these things, Brady. They're incredible, and he makes them. Josh is super talented, and all sorts of different things in their merch website. So tacticalblackvault.com, they've got that. And, you get all the gloves and the stuff you need to get in there. Learn how to disarm the bad guy. And the best phrase that I've learned in my life, destroy the operator. You can fight the weapon or you can destroy the operator. So much fun. You can't imagine how much fun you're going to have. And plus, they did me a favor the other day for the hip surgery and sending my hip off into Never Never Land with a good day of leg kick. And I feel good. I want the doctors to ask, how come your leg's all bruised up? Because I let the boys have at it at reactdefense.com, and we had a great day. Felt amazing. I'm in the best shape I've been in a long, long time, despite having to go in and get a hip replaced because my hips are all screwed up. Got the elephantitis bones, and I owe a ton of that to the folks up there at React Defense. They've come up with a plan for me when my shoulder was cruddy, when my leg doesn't work right, and they make you know, hey, the street doesn't care if you're injured. That's when you're weak. You ever seen those videos where a lion's attacking the gazelle? Very rarely is it attacking a healthy one. Usually it goes for the weakest one. Don't be the weakest gazelle. That's basically the message. Check it out, reactdefense.com. It's the home of Tactical Black. Brady, entertain me.
Daniel Craig says one thing about when it comes to being the next Bond, because this will be his last film, the No Time to Die.
Right.
There's one thing he doesn't want to see becoming the next Bond is a vagina.
That's right.
He goes, there should be parts for women, and maybe they create their own.
Yes.
Bond.
Let me tell you something. As the only Bond that ever mattered, Brady, Sean Connery here from heaven. The only Bond that ever mattered, I can say that Daniel Craig is now my second favorite Bond. Because one thing we can both agree on, that bitches ain't nothing but tricks and hoes. We don't need them being Bond. Who's going to buy it? Imagine, Brady, beating Dr. No as a woman.
Yeah, you're right.
It can't happen.
Yeah.
You know how many people I had to fight? A woman couldn't do it. I did. She'd get slapped across the face and put back in the kitchen the way it was when I was a boy. And the way it should still be. Now just sit over here and listen to the rest of your report, making sure that Bond is never Joan Bond. Why don't you just cast Caitlyn Jenner, you pervs?
You got it, 007.
That's exactly right. The only 007 that ever mattered. Daniel Craig, you're second on the list due to your incredible hatred of the ladies.
Who also agrees is the longtime Bond producer, Barbara Broccoli.
Well, she said that a while ago
Yeah.
when they were talking about Idris Elba. She said something about he can be any color, but it can't be a girl.
Well, it's
I agree
interesting
with
because
that.
I
Daniel
do too.
Craig says there should be, his quote is, there should simply be better parts for women and actors of color.
Daniel Craig just lost me. Women shouldn't be in movies unless they're there to service the man. I'm an antiquated old Bond, but you love me most still, don't you? It's true. His Bond is the best Bond because he was a womanizer,
Yeah.
which was the appeal up until recently. And now people wanted Bond to have like a relationship and stuff. No, his whole deal is he's a secret identity. He can get in and out of things without anybody knowing who he really is. And of course, he's suave and debonair.
And there would always be one that would stand above the other, but
Half the time he had to seduce a lady to get to the lair of the bad guy.
Yep.
So you need somebody that's capable of, but you have to be able to believe that.
What a
now,
job.
Here's the thing. If they did get a girl Bond and she still had to seduce a lady to get to the lair, a little lesbian Bond action wouldn't be so bad to the American people. I think we'd all go with that.
write notes in the invisible ink.
Now you're cooking. This is a Bond I can get behind. To have some sort of a vacuum lock of vagina Bond, I'd take that. But then have a real man Bond come in and fight the wars.
You knew that, Brett. The invisible ink
Yeah.
for spies. Man juice.
No.
No,
It's not,
wrong.
what's wrong with
Dude juice.
pronounced dude juice?
Yeah.
Man juice. The dude does not abide.
Damn it.
You blew your line.
Bill Gates got grilled on PBS NewsHour. They were trying to ask questions about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, yeah, he's getting heat every time he goes anywhere. I
He
just
said,
stopped
look,
doing
I
it.
had dinners with him numerous times because he was connected with people who would give to global health,
Right.
but nothing came of it, so I cut him off. I mean, the young girls around, I mean, that was
I was
a
on
perk.
the island. I was in Lolita Express. I did have dinners and parties with this guy who was a well-known, trafficker of young ladies. But he had a lot of money, is essentially
He
what
knew
he said.
people.
He knew a lot of people who could help and donate. And that's where you draw the line. Where do you say, I can't deal with the billionaire pedophile, but he gives me tons of money for my charity?
Maybe this will sell you on the next Marvel movie, The Eternals.
No chance.
It's now the first Marvel movie to receive a PG-13 rating for brief sexuality.
Brief. I get plenty of brief sexuality in my life.
November 5th.
All my sexuality, for God's sakes. I need the movies to give me a little extended sexuality.
Owen Wilson and Kim Kardashian
Wow.
are some of the less that will host SNL next month.
One makes sense. Owen Wilson. He's a talented actor who should do sketches and comedy.
Kim will be October 9th.
That's going to be a huge ratings hit.
Her musical guest will be Halsey.
But a terrible show.
Oh, it's going to be. Well, it's bad anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who hosts. Saturday Night Live hasn't been funny in a long time.
October 16th, Rami Malek and Young Thug.
Yeah.
The lead singer of Queen and Young Thug. All right. Interesting. Yeah, the show isn't. It doesn't matter who the hosts are. Kim Kardashian's making everybody crazy because they're like, she's talentless. She's this, she's that. All right. She's a celebrity. That's all it takes.
Someone made a list of slasher movies that don't suck because people are
All
starting
of
to
them do.
watch them. Well, I agree with some on the list. The original Halloween, 1978.
Great movie.
The original Friday the 13th.
Great movie. And they're not slasher movies. They're not that violent.
There's no blood in
Nope.
Halloween 1.
Not at all. It's a thriller about
Yeah.
a killer on the loose.
I mean, you see them stick the one guy up in the
Right.
kitchen on the wall, but no
there's
blood.
murders,
Right.
but it
Yeah.
is not gory, and it's hardly slasher. It became a slasher series.
Just Before Dawn,
Don't know that one.
1981. There's a couple on here that I don't know. The New York Ripper, 1982.
Don't know that one.
That one.
Who's in that?
The Leopard Man. I don't have the Child's Play. The original Scream. The Hills Have Eyes.
Child's Play with Chucky?
I think so.
Huh. Was that good?
I never watched it.
I didn't either.
I I've only seen brief moments, and I'm not sure which Chucky it was.
The first one.
Well, I know, but I've seen the other ones.
Oh, you don't know which one you saw?
Yeah.
Right. And it probably had to get shut off real fast in the bitch barn when Hallmark started a movie and you had to turn off what you were watching. I was watching that. So what, you old pirate? Hallmark's on. Mommy and I are in. Keep knitting our socks. Darning your socks.
Saweetie is doing a Netflix comedy special called Sex Unzipped.
Saweetie?
Mm-hmm. Saweetie.
Who dat?
It's a singer.
Okay.
That's what you call it.
Well, that's what she is. I've seen her. All right. I don't disagree with Grandpa Bret over there. But that's what you call music. Not in my day. I would have to say I saw my first picture of Saweetie. She was in some bikini thing. I stuck around for a little bit.
It's kind of like the Kardashian thing.
It's thick.
You look at it, but the talent.
I don't know.
Sounds
what
like
Saweetie
she's selling
sounds
it
like.
on this thing, featuring sex experts, actors, comedians, and horny puppets.
All right.
October 26th. Netflix.
Oh, okay.
I know you're going to be sad about this, John. Michael Stipe says R.E.M. will never reunite.
Well, because one of them's dead.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's a...
It's a big way to not reunite a band is to have a dead guy in it.
You never know. They might wheel him.
Saweetie gets your eye.
Yep.
That's a good picture, Rich.
By the way, it took me about 4 times to get the right spelling.
Saweeee.
E-E-E.
I think there's 3 E's. Yeah.
Come on,
Saweetie.
Whitey, get it right.
Yeah, we'll get it.
That's what I was just
It's
admitting.
pronounced Wahidi.
Why?
I like Saweetie. She's thick. It ain't going to go the right direction.
No.
But show it off while you got it, Saweetie.
Be Lizzo in a few years.
It looks like all. It looks. He's right.
She's going to balloon that bad?
Wow. Got money coming in and everything. Yeah,
Every
she's done.
picture of every celebrity today looks just like that.
Yeah, you're
Like
right
they're
there.
everybody's identical.
Right there.
I can't tell the difference between that and J-Lo.
Yeah,
and
there is.
and they all look exactly the same to me. Like the shape of their waist to their hips, all the same.
Yep.
Like if you did no headshot and just said whose body is this, there's 30 options. They all look exactly alike. Everybody's got a big fat ass. Everybody's bronze. I don't understand it. I'm not looking at it, but I think in 10 years we're going to we're going to be in hysterics at the ones who can't afford plastic surgery anymore to see what happens to this nightmare that's happened in the last 5 or 6 years. Oh, can't wait to see if Saweetie. Oh, see, Saweetie looks pretty good. And wasn't she married to T-Pain or? Okay, I can't help you. Well, who am I talking to? It's like a room of crack.
I was going to say, come on, Whitey.
I might as well just
You
stick
might ask Bret because he's angry about
I'll
it.
stick my head in a box of saltines and have the conversation.
Yep.
It's the same thing. All right, anyway, what are you going to do? That's your entertainment drill. Let's play a Guadalupe Squares early since we won't be here tomorrow. Maybe the very last one ever. 585-9800. Let's have at it right now. We need a girl. We need a boy. Unfortunately, our prize is Kiss tickets.
No, I
this
do
week.
got good news.
Oh, what is that?
The loser will get Kiss tickets.
Okay, fantastic.
The winner will get Ghost and Volbeat tickets.
Oh, my God.
Wow. So there you go.
Well, yeah, I would fight so hard not to lose this. That's right. Keep that in mind, loser. You're strapped with Kiss tickets whether you like it or not. Easy enough. 585-9800. The Guadalupe Squares are next.
Pathetic.
98.
That's it. That's bonkers!
KUPD.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.